sir. Welcome to the NPR League. I'm your host and commissioner, Stay Dangerous.
And I'm your co-host, Revenge Season.
What's going on, broski?
Hey man, long time no see.
Long time, man. Glad you're behind that camera again.
Yeah,
Excited.
we had a little bit of technical difficulties, but we back.
That's it, man. Hell of a game last night, bro. A lot of shit I ain't expect to go down, went down.
Yes, sir. It was beautiful.
It was a beautiful game. Yeah, definitely a beautiful game, man. I feel for of course IRS 757 one of our lead guys with Cam Akers not producing last night, but it's the first game of the season. Yeah, first game of the season, man. But everybody else did good. So let's just get into the standings, man. And we're gonna the stats from last night, and then we can finish up with the game from last night. Yes, sir. Hope y'all like them stats from last night. Hey, Josh Allen to me was in mid form. He was in mid-season form, man. What do you think about that last night?
First half was kind of iffy. A couple of the throws weren't his fault. We can admit that. But first half was kind of iffy. Up and down a little bit. But second half, lights out.
Yeah, it was lights out, and like we chopped it up on the phone earlier, man. Like Buffalo has really gotten stout, and they didn't even have White last night, man. Like their top safety. They got stout on that front four. Oliver, and then Von Miller. Good gosh almighty, boy. I know LA wish they'd have kept him.
Yeah, but I like that defense.
They defense.
I wish I would have had them.
Yeah, definitely. They put up in our standard league, they put up 18 points last night. 3 interceptions.
Yeah. And 7 sacks.
Yeah, and 7 sacks. So they did real good on defense.
You want to know what stuck out to me though?
What was that?
What stood out was Buffalo's efficiency on third down.
Yes. Yeah, they ran a lot of drag routes. It was really throwing the Rams off. And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. I really didn't expect Jalen Ramsey to really play in that slot like that. Checking Jamison Crowder and Isaiah McKenzie. Like I really thought he was gonna try to I don't want to say shut down, but at least be on Gabe Davis or Stephon Diggs more than what he was.
He had a perfect passer rating when he was targeted.
Yeah, when he was targeted, he did.
Yeah,
yes, he did.
They went for over 100 yards, 2 total touchdowns.
Yeah, they made him look stupid out there, man. Gabe Davis, man, he showed off last night. He gave you 14 points, man. I was happy you left him on the bench, bro. I'm gonna be honest. Because I knew, for real, I just had that feeling. I was like, if you start him, but whether you start him or not, I was like, he's going to have one of those games. Yeah, and, I knew the Buffalo Bills, man, they was going to come in there, the champs, Super Bowls, trophy was in the building, OBJ holding it up, dancing around. I think they were just how for last year, man. They had that hangover.
They wasn't ready to play.
Yeah, they wasn't ready. They wasn't prepared. So, but it's a long season. Yeah, it's a very long season, man. But let's get right into it, man. Let's get some of these bold predictions going on for week 1, man. We got a lot of games going on, man. So let's start with the first game on that 1:00 slate, the Saints versus the Falcons. Who you got?
I don't like either team, but
they're divisional foes.
In this game, I think the Saints. I got the Saints. I think they're just a little stronger. The Falcons gonna have to fight about their identity and offense.
Yeah.
And defensively, ain't much there. So it's I think the Saints will pull it out, but it's probably a lot closer than the people think.
Yeah. I definitely will rock with the Saints. Of course, they will have Alvin Kamara. You know what he can do. Jameis Winston, man, I'm really thinking he's gonna have a good year, man. I really do. He got a lot of weapons. Whether Mike Thomas play or not, they're saying that he want to play, but they don't think he's ready as far as the organization. But right. We'll have to see. You still got Olave, you still got Jarvis Landry, and they got stout on defense. Honey Badger back there, Lattimore and the boys, Cameron Jordan. So Atlanta just they got their work cut out for them. So I'm going with the Saints too.
All right.
Yes, sir. So,
going over to the Cleveland and my boys, the Carolina Panthers. I'll let you know who you got.
I'm going with the Panthers on this. Keep pounding. The reason why I'm going with the Panthers, man, Baker got something to prove this year. He got something to prove. I really believe that. And shoot, CMC do too. Yeah, a lot of the naysayers is saying what they saying. He's, injury prone this, injury prone that. He's really not that he's injury prone. He just had some unfortunate incidents happening to him. But I really think DJ Moore is going to come alive. I think Robbie Anderson is definitely going to come alive this year. So I'm going with the Panthers.
I'm going with the Panthers too, man. I'm a homer, but you know, I like Baker. I've been like a Baker ever since he was at Oklahoma. Every time he played, he feel like he got a chip on his shoulder, or he got to prove something. Yeah, he's a dangerous man. I think this is gonna be a surprise year for Carolina too. A lot of people are gonna be surprised. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if we got 10 wins. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, hey, that's enough to get you in the playoffs in the NFC.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yeah, that's all. That's more than enough. That's more than enough, man. So we moving right along, man. That next 1 o'clock game, or one of the 1 o'clock slates, you got the San Francisco 49ers versus the Chicago Bears. Who you got with that one?
I'm going 49ers. Their defense is just that defense is amazing. Their defensive line is probably the strongest in the league. They got a nice linebacker core. The secondary may be the weakest spot on their defense, but maybe the front seven can overcome the back four. So.
Yeah, the back. Yeah, you get that pressure on that quarterback, man. Like it's heaven for the back, the safeties and the DBs.
Yes, and with Chicago, it also comes down to Justin Fields, and they're going to protect him and just let him play ball.
Yeah,
if that happens, this game could go one of the other ways, and people fail to realize that. But I'm still sticking with the 49ers, but I wouldn't be surprised if Chicago snuck one out.
Yeah, I'm with that. Definitely with that. I'm going with the 49ers on that too, man. I want to pick Chicago so bad. You got 2 second-year quarterbacks coming into that game within Trey Lance and Justin Fields. But I really just think with Debo, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk, like they just got more weapons, man. They definitely got more weapons, and like you said, that defense is stout. The defense is very stout. So
very stout.
Yeah. So this next one, Steelers versus the Bengals, man. That's a tricky game for me. Like it's easy to say I want to go to Bengals, but I don't know what Mike Tomlin and the boys is. That still curtain coming. They still got TJ Watt and them back there. So and they signed Miles Jack this summer too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they not slouching that defense. It's just our offense. So
I'm gonna go Bengals, but no, there's no bet. I'm going Bengals.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Now the problem with that, man, I feel you, man. So yeah, let's get into this next one. Who we got?
We got the Eagles, the Philadelphia Eagles, and the Detroit Lions. Who you going with?
Yeah. Fly, Eagles, fly.
Ooh.
Yeah, I love Detroit this year. I think Detroit gonna turn this that franchise around. I really do think they're gonna turn that franchise around, but I think it's gonna be fly, Eagles, fly. Just because I really don't believe in outside of Hutchins, I really don't believe in the Detroit defense.
Right.
Yeah, so who you got with them?
I like what the Lions are doing over there, but the Eagles just they built different. Like,
yeah.
I got to go Philly, but I like what Detroit is doing. They gonna be there. It's a long year. They're gonna.
Yeah, it's a long year, man. I really think Jared Goff he's gonna come in with something to prove. DeAndre Swift, long as he stay healthy, man, like he's gonna be a monster. And they still got Jameson Williams that's gonna come back later on in the year. The speedster, like he, they good. They got wide receivers. T.J. Hawkinson at the tight end position. Their offensive line is way better this year, so they should be right where they're supposed to be at. They definitely should be right where they're supposed to be at. So moving along, this game on CBS, that is the Indianapolis Colts versus the Houston Texans. It's a toss up for me, but I'm gonna go. I'm going Indianapolis with this one.
Okay.
Just because of JT. That's fact.
I like Indy, but I'm going with the upset. I'm going with Texas. I think the Texans are going to surprise a lot of people.
They could. They very well. Yeah, I like that. I like that pick. That upset right there. That's our first upset pick. I like that.
Yeah, that's my upset of the week right there.
Yeah, I like that. I think David Mills, man, he might come along this year, man. He still got the Brandon Cooks of the world. Yeah, Nico. So we just got to see. And Dameon Pierce, rookie running back. We got to see what he's going to do. He did win that starter position, so I'm eager to see exactly what the Texans going to do this year too, especially in that divisional rival right there.
Yeah.
Yes,
that's going to be a good one.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. And speaking of rivals, man, we got another one coming up. That's the the New England Patriots and the Miami Dolphins.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. I'm kind of scared of what New England got going on. We don't know offensively what they're going to look like. Matt Jones actually taking a step, like the defense, there's a lot of question marks with New England. So I'm going with Miami. I think they're going to keep building, especially from last year. So I like Miami.
Yeah, I like Miami too. I'm going with them on this one. A lot of new weapons, especially for Tua. Tyreek Hill, he's going to be the cheater. We know that. I love their backfield. I think Chase Edmonds going to come alive. So, that passing out of the backfield. So, and they're younger, but you can't count Bill Belichick out. He's going to either make something happen on defense or make something happen on offense. He's going to play a hell of a chess match. So we'll just have to wait and see with that one, man. There's a big one coming up. The Ravens versus the Jets. I really wish Zach Wilson was playing, but unfortunately he's out for the first 4 games of the year. So Lord Flacco, he's definitely starting. So
revenge game.
Yeah. Revenge game. Yes, sir. Revenge game. But I'm going with the Ravens on this one, man. Who you got?
Yeah, I'm going Baltimore.
Yeah, Baltimore. I feel like
New York still just got a lot of things they need to figure out.
Yeah, they definitely got to figure out that run game. A lot of people are high on Breece Hall, but I just got to see it. Just like a lot of them, we just got to see. We got to wait and see exactly what's going to happen. Yes, sir. So who we got next? Another 1 o'clock slate. We got
the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Washington Commanders.
My Washington Commanders, man. I'm gonna stick to my guns. I'm gonna go with the Commanders on this one.
Okay.
Just because I believe in my coach Ron Rivera, I think he's gonna pull it through. I do think it's gonna be a close game. I really do think it's gonna be a close game. It might be ugly at times because I really don't believe in. Jacksonville got some nice weapons just like the Commanders do too. But I just don't believe in neither one of the offenses right now. And that's just
I agree with that. Yeah. I'm gonna go with the Commanders too, man. This is my mother-in-law's team, and I'm pretty sure she hear this. I don't want her to feel like, I'm hating on her team to start the season. I'm gonna give her 1.
Understood. Yes, sir. Don't be that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna give her 1 because I don't want Thanksgiving coming up soon.
Yes, sir. Boy. So we getting into the 4 o'clock, the late games, man. You got the Kansas City Chiefs and the Arizona Cardinals. Ooh, that's going to be a big one. To me, that is.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, to me, that is.
I think all the 4 o'clock games, 3 out of the 4 o'clock games going to be big.
Yeah. I go with that one. So you definitely got Kansas City versus the Cardinals, that the first one on our list. Hey, boy. I'm going with the upset. I'm going to Cardinals.
Ooh, okay.
Beating Kansas City.
That's your upset.
Yeah, I'm going with the Cardinals.
I like that. I'm going Kansas City. I think Pat Mahomes is going to shred that defense.
Yeah, he could.
I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. I think probably this might be the second highest-scoring game of the week.
Yeah, I believe this was going to be a high-scoring one too. Like, we can sit here and say all day long that we really don't know all the weapons or how it's going to play out with Kansas City. But we damn sure don't know how it's going to play out with the weapons with Arizona. Of course, they got James Conner back. Eno is behind him running the ball, so he should be the second in command in that running back room. And you still got Kyler Murray, man, like Marquise Hollywood Brown. You still got Zach Ertz. So Rondale Moore. So we just got to wait and see. I'm definitely with that one.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. So that next one we got going on. This is a big one too. That Raiders and the Chargers.
Oh, I like this one.
Yeah, I definitely can't wait to see this game right here. This gonna be another high scoring game too.
Do we get one toss up?
Yeah, let's get one.
This is my one toss up right here. This game is either way. I like both
either way. I like both of them too, man. Justin Herbert, I can't wait to see how that offense progress this year, because that's true. That's a big time offense. And then you can't just take away Derek Carr. You got a new weapon in Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Henry Renfro. Still got Darren Waller back, and I'm eager to see what Josh Jacobs do. This is a contract year for him.
That's the thing. They got to give. I hope they give him a chance to prove himself.
Yeah, he should get a chance to prove himself. I really hope so. But he gonna have to earn that money. He definitely gonna have to earn it, man.
Because he got Zaire White.
Yeah, Zaire White back there waiting in the wings. So he definitely gonna have to earn that money, man. But he's still young. I feel like he can do it.
Yeah, I think this is my toss-up game. This is gonna go either or.
Yeah, this can go either or. So then that's up on that list. Got the Packers versus that rivalry, big time rivalry. Packers versus the Vikings. I'm going Vikings with this one.
Hey. I'm going Vikings too.
I'm going Vikings with this one.
I just don't know how good they just. I mean, I try not to bet against Aaron Rodgers into the playoffs.
Yeah, it's hard, bro.
Yeah,
it's hard.
Yeah. It's just I don't see how that offense. I don't get it yet.
Even in a regular season matchup, man, it's just so hard, like, to bet against A-Rod. But man, like you at some point you just gotta know, okay, like the Vikings, like they still intact.
They got everything.
Yeah, they just got to put it together. You know what I'm saying? Like, they got to keep on trucking. They still intact. Like A-Rod, he's gonna have to sling that ball around. He's gonna have to find his number one. Like we all know that.
So yeah,
yeah, we all know that. I'm not really looking forward to this game. This Giants versus Titans game. But if I had to pick one, I definitely got to pick one. I probably would go. And not to be biased because he's on my team, man, I think King Henry gonna have a hell of a game Sunday, man.
See, that's what I'm thinking about Saquon. I want to see Saquon in.
Yeah, those two right there. Yeah,
and since you're going to Tennessee, and this is more of like, I don't really have a dog in the fight. I'm gonna go to Giants. That way, they could be a tiebreaker between us.
Yeah, I like that. Yes, sir. Keep it funky. Yes, sir. Man, Sunday night football, big one. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Mr. TB12, the GOAT himself, is out of retirement. He's back. He's going to Jerry's World to play the Cowboys.
This is going to be a good one.
Should be a good one.
I'm going to go Cowboys. I won't hit that a lot.
Going Cowboys that game? I'm going Tampa Bay that game.
I think Dak and them going to pull it out.
Yeah, Dak should. He recently. I just read the reports. He's dealing with an ankle soreness. So
the surgery, the surgical ankle repair ankle too.
Yeah. So he's dealing with that. But I still think he's gonna. He's gonna have a good game. He's definitely gonna have a good game. But I'm looking forward to Zeke, man. Zeke's got a lot of miles on him. That offensive line is not what it used to be. So between him and Tony Pollard, man, like, of course you still got your CeeDee Lambs of the world, but I'm looking forward to that running back committee and what they do. Because I don't think Zeke going to get all those touches this year. I think Tony Pollard is going to get equal or more.
I think it might be a changing of the guard at the end of the year between Pollard and Ezekiel, where Zeke come in as more of a, they just trying to keep him happy type thing, but Pollard is going to be like the feature back.
Yeah, and don't get us wrong, people. We're not saying Zeke is washed or anything, but he got a lot of miles on them legs, man. Like they run Zeke like they ran them.
Yeah, they ran him. Ooh, we're dog on them. Same way they did Marco Murray.
Yes, they ran them. So yes, sir. But last but not least, man, big time Monday night game. This one right here was going to be my toss up. But I'm going with Russell Wilson and the newly looked Denver Broncos.
I'm right there with you. Normally I don't bet against Pete Carroll, but It's the first game. See, I don't know. I'm going with Denver.
Yeah, I'm going with Denver on this one, man. Even Russ, they on the road, you know what I'm saying? So this is his first game back to Seattle. But I just think, as a visitor, but I just think they got too much, man. Like Pete Carroll, it's hard to go against him, like you just said, but I just feel like he's going to run the ball too much. At some point, you're going to have to pass it, man. And, I mean, you got Tyler Lockett and DK, but I don't know. Geno Smith going to really have to show me something.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
he really gonna.
he's gonna have to make plays when it all boils down to it. In order for Seattle to stay in the game, Geno's gonna have to definitely make plays.
Yeah, he definitely had to make plays. Yeah, man. So that's the week 1 slate right there, man. I'm excited. We got our predictions in, we got our toss-ups in, man. Let's slide over for a moment. Let's go in our NPR week 1 game lines, man, and see what we got going on in our league. Here we go. Yes, sir, man. You up front, bro. We are one of the games of the weeks. So, big time. Starting off the season, man. Left a few points on the bench last night, but man, look, you got a lot of great players in your lineup, and I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm just gonna, you know what I'm saying? Like we talk our talk in the band app in the chat, but bro, I think this is gonna be a dog fight to the end, man.
I tell you, it's gonna come down to that Sunday night game with
that Sunday night game.
CD Lamb for me and Leonard Fournette for me.
And Leonard Fournette for me. Yeah, it's definitely come down. I believe it's gonna come down to that and quarterback play.
Yes.
Because I think everybody else is pretty much they're going to do their thing, but I really think those 2 players on Sunday night and that quarterback play, Justin Fields, you have, and I have Joe Burrow.
And that's going to definitely dictate our game.
Yeah, definitely. Then that's the second game or matchup of the week for us, man. RRS 757 versus Bad News Villains, man. RRS got a goose egg on the board early.
Yeah, mate. You couldn't predict that though. That's why.
No one. First week.
And then I found out. I heard earlier he had a soft tissue injury sometime.
Okay.
Not too long ago. So I guess it's more them trying to like ease him in, maybe.
Yeah, and I did hear that. I did read up on that too, because actually him and Darrell Henderson Jr. Set out with both the same injury, like their ankles and their knees. Mm-hmm. You know, little swelling here and there and the soft tissue injuries. But, you know, Darrell Henderson, he took over last night, man, and it's okay. But because I still look at it like a lot of us have seen in the fantasy football world, man, you can have a goose egg with one player, and then you can have that one player that just give you about 40, 50 points and take you over to victory.
That's all it takes.
Yeah, that's all it takes. So that's a hell of a match, man. And then the third matchup that we have, Team Avaya, that looks even. When you look at the split, they're projected 90-90 versus Hampton Tipsy Mustagger. I'm eager. And Hampton Tipsy Mustagger, he got a bit lead out there right now from the game last night. So he's up 43 points. He got the Buffalo Bills defense. They gave him 18. He had Stephon Diggs last night. They gave him 18. Matt Gay, his kicker, gave him 6. And I think Allen Robinson gave him 1 point. So
he got a 60% win probability right now.
Yeah, he does. He do have that. So we just gotta wait and see how that panned out. Then next we got Jay Witt, reigning champion. He's going against Pluto Astronauts.
His nemesis.
Yeah, his nemesis. One of his nemesis, and because Pity Pat is definitely his nemesis. But Matt Stafford only gave him 7 points. I think it was 7 or 9 points. Let's look that up. I think it was 9 points last night. Might have been 7.
He gave him 9.
He gave him 9. Okay. Yeah, he only gave him 9 points at a quarterback position, man. Like that. Sometimes that right there lets you know, boy, like the rest of your squad got to show up. Because you look for your quarterback to at least give you over 16 points, 20 points, or the 30-point threshold.
Yeah.
So
you gotta have one breakout every week.
Yeah, gotta have one breakout. Definitely gotta have one breakout.
Jay Witt team is pretty stacked. So he between the Dalvin Cook, Nick Chubb, Mike Williams, Darren Waller.
Yeah, he got Mike Evans. He got Jerry Jeudy. So San Fran defense.
Yeah, he got an opportunity to make up for it.
Yeah, he definitely got an opportunity. I did see him in the chat earlier. He is looking for a quarterback, man. So you guys that want to give up one of those quarterbacks, you know what to do. Give him to him. Or don't give him to him. So he's definitely looking for one, man. So next we got Pity Pat Patton versus Fitzgenius. That's a bit when Pity Pat is up 59 points, man. Fitz is in a hole right now.
Yeah, in a major way.
Yeah, in a major way. You know,
And that was most of that. Josh Allen.
Josh Allen, man, 4 total TDs last night, 2 NOs on 297 yards, but he still gave him 36 points. Singletary gave him 5 points, no TDs with the 48 yards on the ground. And then Cooper Kupp, man, he was Cooper Kupp last night.
Cooper Kupp went out.
Yeah, he was doing Cooper Kupp things. Yeah, 18 points, man. But Fitzgenius do got some good players, man. He just need them to come alive for real. Like, it's interesting that he did go get Matt Ryan. That's his starting quarterback at Houston. Sunday. And then, yeah, Najee Harris running the ball. He got Elijah Mitchell as the second running back. Yeah, Devontae Adams and AJ Brown. And then he got Pittman. They go with Matt Ryan.
Yeah, I love his wide receivers.
Yeah, I love his wide receivers too. So he got a solid team for real. Yeah, he definitely got a solid team. And last but not least, man, that's that Team Brinkley versus 2 Live Crew. That's gonna be a good one, man. They're coming into a little rival. 2 Live Crew said he was gonna give him the business. As they was going back and forth the other day in the chat, he came out and said he was gonna give him the business. So I'm looking at both of their teams, man. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, man. Team Brinkley, I love his wide receiver core, Jay Jettas and Debo.
Yeah.
He looked good.
And he got he got Brandon Ayuk too.
He do. Yeah, he definitely.
I don't know if I would have got Debo and Brandon Ayuk.
Yeah, too.
Russell Gage.
Yeah, Russell Gage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Dawson Knox didn't give him nothing last night, but at least he was on the bench. He still got Goddard. Got a few rookie players right there in Tolbert and Walker. Got to see what they do. Dalton Schultz, Dallas tight end. You know what he did last year, so
he could have a possible big game.
Yeah, he got AJ Dillon. He's going to get that goal line play for the Packers, so it's interesting, man. And then he got Travis Etienne Jr. and Zeke. So
yeah, that's a solid team. But
and Kirk Cousins.
It's my RB1. That's the only thing I can say. But we'll see how this year goes. It's a different year, but Zeke done burnt me 2 years straight. So
yeah, I feel you on that one, bro. Because look, I even thought about it when you got you got Saquon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, when you got Saquon, like I wanted him, right? But I was like, nah, I had him 2 years in a row.
Yeah, man. I had to get away from Zeke.
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah. And especially if you already had him, you know what I'm saying? Like he could boom this year, but
I don't want to take that chance.
Yeah, that
with somebody new.
Yes, sir. That third is the charm. Is just like, nah, man. No, sir. No, sir.
I want to try my luck.
No, sir, at all, man. But yes, sir. Back at it, man. That is our bold predictions for the NFL. We got our predictions in for our league, on which we just went over, man. Is there anything else you want to tell the people before we head out, man?
Oh, to the league. Even though we keep a lot of things in house, so I don't really have to discuss it, but I just want this to be on record. Some unnecessary stuff happened, and it won't happen again. That ain't the NPR league, and I want y'all to hear it on record instead of in band. I want y'all to hear it on record.
Yes, sir, my bro, man. We already talked about it. We chopped it up. All of us, you know what I'm saying? We just keep everything in house, man. Like when I say in house, that doesn't mean that we all collectively don't have a open door policy, because we do. We always have. But we just keep things in house, and we make it work. You know what I'm saying? We fuss at each other. We disagree with each other. You know what I'm saying? It's things that we do that certain people don't like, or vice versa, man. But it's all. Long as the love in the community stays together, bro, like that's all that matters.
Yeah, we're brotherhood. That's how it goes.
Yeah, we're brotherhood, man. We family, bro. So like all that other stuff, like we here to money, power, respect, bro. That's what the NPR stands for. And also we here to love on each other and build this community, build this podcast.
Yes,
and see where it takes us, man. But like speaking of podcasts, continue to follow us on YouTube, NPR League Podcast. Follow us on Anchor FM /NPR League. And that Anchor will take you to Spotify. So we are on Spotify. We're on Apple Podcasts.
Yes,
Twitter. Follow us on NPR League. Instagram, NPR League. We pretty much everywhere. And we coming soon to Twitch too. So
Live.
Yeah, live. We're coming soon to Twitch. So you can catch us Sunday morning. We will be doing our first live. We're going to get all the information that you guys need to have, the injury report, all of that, man, and our last little predictions that we got going on around the league, and pump the news out to you before the games kick off.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But man, thank you back, man. I'm happy my co-host back, bro.
Straight
up,
back.
man.
We back. We ain't no more hiatuses. We back.
No more hiatuses, bro. Yes, sir.
Football
season is kicking, man. But I appreciate you, bro. I love you, bro. And let's get it popping, man. Long season, man. Hey, me and you Sunday.
Let's get it.
Let's get it, bro. We out.
You're listening to MPR League with your host and commissioner, Stay Dangerous, and co-host Revenge Season.